Chess. Chess piece. Ah. Ivan Skald in Mallet's Cross tells us you're quite a chess player. High praise. He isn't too terrible at it himself. He told us you had a move called Sandow's Retreat. Oh, I thought we were after the chess piece. I'd be intrigued to learn it from you. I couldn't just give away a move like that. It's kept me undefeated for several years now. I'd be willing to pay you to learn how. Well, you might be, James, but I'm not. So you're after Ivan, aren't you? He won't know what's hit him until you have him. I'm not going back there just to play chess. As I recall, he always bets an emerald. So I'll let you get at least something from the win. Say 100 gold sovereigns? Yeah, but... didn't we meet somebody who had a machine or something that could turn emeralds into rubies? So this is a bit of a side quest, which I don't really want to get on, so no. Ouch, no, I would like to learn your move, but not at that cost. It's best if I keep it to myself anyway. Secrets like that shouldn't be unleashed on the unsuspecting public, particularly on Ivan Skald. I don't think he'd quite know what to do. I might do it later if we will be going back down that way. Right. Yeah, I'm just thinking about what we have to do now then. So perhaps, as we have appointments elsewhere, we should probably be on our way. Good travelling to you then, and if you ever have any need of anything, anywhere in Kentingrush, be sure to come and see me. And we will do, because I don't think definitely have not seen the last of you, mate. Absolutely no way. Oh, I just looked at the... Oh dear, there's a twist in the story coming up, and I'm not going to tell you about it. So we'll just have a look around. I think, how long have we been doing this now? It must be coming up for 45 minutes. Carry on a bit. We'll have a look around the rest of town. I need to sell my gear. Ah, right, yes. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll need some gear, and I will do something else. There are a couple of things, a couple of options you have. Come in just a second. For progressing further, one involves a long trek, and I don't think the other one does. So I'll go for the one that doesn't involve a long trek, but that'll be in the next video anyway. So we'd like to talk to you if you spare a moment of your time. Hi, you didn't see the map. Oh, this is going to be the best joke yet. Oh, right, okay. So I'm just looking for a shop now. I want to sell my rubbish. Hello, are you a shop? Looks like an inn of some kind, but it's been abandoned. Well, that's no good. What kind of place does not have a shop? That's where we've just come from. Okay, so perhaps we can go up here, and one of these will be a shop. Oh, perhaps that's a shop as well. James was about to knock on the door when suddenly he straightened with a broad smile on his face, jumped back to survey the entire house. I know this place. I stayed in this house a year ago while journeying to North Warden to see a friend. There was a beautiful young lady named Cylindra living here. We got kind of friendly over supper, and in the middle of the night she snuck into my room. He knocked on the door, beaming with anticipation. A moment later a beautiful young woman answered, Yes, can I... James! A smile of recognition crossed her lips, but it was quickly replaced with an expression of great concern. I am... Before she could finish her sentence, she was brushed aside by two rather large hands, one of which was curled into a rather large fist and hit James rather hard in the face. When his vision had cleared sufficiently, the woman stood over him. I'd like you to meet my husband. I've told him all about you. Oh. Well, you see... There's a moral to that. There's a moral to that, James. You know... It's a lesson we could all learn from. Yes. Where the hell am I? But okay, we've just come from there, so, and we've been there, and there is no shop. What sort of town does not have a shop? Oh, come on, there must be a shop some. Oh, there was. Yeah, there's. Oh, there's a well. Shop. They're hammering on the inside the house, but a perfect musical counterpoint. James is rapping on this. I'm reading this very fast. Presently, a young man sporting a long beard answered the knock. Yes. Can't you see I'm quite busy here? They looked past the man and saw a large block of granite, a beautiful woman emerging from the stone like a delicate flower opening to the sun. You're carving a woman? Gareth inquired. The man shifted his weight from his left to his right foot impatiently, then said sarcastically, "No, actually I'm trying to cover a very pale, still woman with a big rock." That is a joke, I think. With that, he rudely closed the door in their faces. James turned to leave. "Artists!" he spit angrily. "Yeah, temperamental." James hesitated. Noticing the finely engraved sign above the door, he read it aloud. "David Tatum, scribe." Oh, that's my weekly reminder popping up. I'll just get a shot of it. Goodbye. Among other things, replied a strong voice, historian, philosopher, mathematician, I have my nose in everything. Emerging from the building's cover, the scribe cast a knowing look at Gareth as he continued. Right now, I'm investigating combat tactics. Perhaps you would be interested in helping. Well, you know. And what would be profit of it? Owen asked quietly. Information, the scribe replied. You talk for an hour, and then I talk for an hour. You pick the subject. Intrigue. Yes, why won't my mouse move? Why won't the mouse get over there? Hang on. Get it? Yeah, it's sorted now. The scribe listened. When at last Gareth had exhausted himself, he asked the man what he might know about assassins operating in the kingdom, and he discoursed all he knew on the subject. That's about it, the scribe said at last, and folded his hands in his lap. Helpful. More than you know, James said. I think we'll now have a better chance of spotting ambushes. But it's time we left. Well, good, because we can spot them and avoid the bloody things. The scribe nodded. I have things to do as well. I have to find out what's happened with one of my assistants, so I may be gone for a while. Good travelling. The party's abilities have increased. Good. Hello. Is a well. It was an unusual well. I thought it might be. James ran his hands across the wooden crank, tried to turn it, but discovered it was jammed. Reaching down to get a better grip, his fingers scraped against something hard and smooth. It was a small round lock. I believe I'm familiar with this kind of lock. You can tell that just by reaching your hand down a well. In days past, some men required their ladies to wear locked undergarments as an assurance of chastity while they were away. And you know how to unlock them. Just what have you been getting up to? As the stories go, the men gave their keys to these undergarments to none but their closest and most trusted friends. Naturally, the ladies did everything in their power to convince their friends to use their key to remove the uncomfortable things, and many illicit romances were said to have developed. The lock was always replaced before the husband returned home, but after locking the device, the key was often left with a friend for the next time the husband went away. In the why don't they just, marriage is a bit built on trust, not on chastity belts. In the meantime, the secret lovers would sometimes find an abandoned well, put one of these locks, and use the key to hide love notes. Put on one of these. Oh, I see. So it's not a key, it's not a lock to a chastity belt. It's a lock to a chest where they exchange the notes. Shall we try and open it? Yes, you will. James checked the keys. Finding a virtue key. Oh yes, we've been holding that one for a while. He moved to the well, found the lock, and inserted the small key, turning it gently. The lock was a bit rusty, but after a few seconds he was able to twist the key in the lock, producing a satisfying click. The handle now unlocked, he cranked it into clockwise motion, and after a dozen turns the dry bucket emerged from the well. Searching inside, they found something small and covered with dirt and leaves. It was a knight's piece! Right, okay, so I presume we've got enough inventory space to actually hold it. Hello! Knight's piece. Knight's piece. Oh, there we are. Right. Ha. Yes. So, there we go. Someone had paid a great deal to have the chess piece made. The marbled soapstone from which it had been carved was of a type available only from a hellish region within Great Kesh, known as the Jalpur Desert, an area also renowned for its Gedaji, a Keshian brotherhood of thief assassins. So, cast your mind back to the start of this session. We were at a waterfall where there was a chessboard with a piece missing. We've just found the piece. So, okay, to progress further in the main quest then, we have a choice of going back to Pranks, well, it was around about here actually, south of Caval Keep. I believe we can also progress by going north from Kenting Rush. And as that's the shorter journey, we can always, we'll be going back there anyway, going back this way anyway at some point, so we can actually go in there. So yes, so we will carry on. It'll be quicker to go north and take that particular option, but there are two ways, as I said. But we'll take the quicker way. Thank God I've got this walkthrough. Otherwise, we would be going all the way back down there. It's a long way to go. I wish this game had fast travel, but it doesn't, so we're stuck with it. And I think this session's now gone on long enough, and that would be a good place to end it, having found that chess piece. Don't need it, but as I was at the well anyway, might as well. So, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's done for now. So I will see you again another time for some more Betrayal at Krondor.